Hello, welcome to a new video of Dynasty War. I'm going to talk about Awakening Zhao Yun today. And obviously, Awakening any hero gives you 10 extra level, so extra health, extra damage. My Zhao Yun has activated the both damage partnership, and it's only missing the 30% health partnership. So at level 50, he has 3,999 health and 581 DPS. And at level 60, that health goes up to 4,770, which is about 20% increase. And the DPS goes from 581 to 669, which is approximately 15% increase. Just keep in mind that the health could actually go up by an extra 30% once his HP partnership is achieved. So awakening any hero will give him 5 extra levels to his main ability, as well as a awakening ability that has 5 levels. Zhao Yun's awakening ability increased the range of his main ability, as well as doing splash damage up to 3 targets at a fraction of the main ability's damage. At first, this doesn't seem like it's doing a lot, but however, it actually is a very significant improvement for Zhao Yun. Before awakening him, I use him on defense because he has the ability to do massive damage to one single unit, and hopefully that is an enemy hero. I also use him in Alliance Dungeon because once he activated his skill, for 10 seconds, he has an extra 95% attacking speed. And that is a big buff to his DPS. So as long as he is alive, he will do a lot of damage to those high hit point buildings in Alliance Dungeon. So after awakening him, he can still do the same thing in defense and Alliance Dungeon, because right now he has more hit points and more DPS. His awakening skill actually made him viable in offense. It gives extra range for his main skill, and that gives the ability to snipe an enemy hero and do 3,000 damage before your engagement. And if you use Jiang Wei along with him, that's an extra 1,000 damage. So you could probably do like 4,000 damage, and that would kill most Pang Tong and Zhuge Liang already. His skill does prioritize enemy heroes and then defensive buildings, so it is almost guaranteed that it will hit an enemy hero or a defensive building. And now that his Awakening skill actually gives a splash damage, it will also hit more heroes and more defensive building. So all these damage goes to your objectives. You want to hit the enemy heroes and you want to hit the defensive buildings and not the other buildings that doesn't do anything to you. At level 1, it gives 10% extra range, and the splash damage does 20% of the main skill. And when there's 3 targets, that's total 60%, plus the original 3,000 damage, that's a total of 4,800 damage per activation of his skill. Now that 4,800 damage does not apply to one single unit, it's 4 different units or buildings, but it's still a huge amount of damage that he could do in every 15 seconds. And at level 5, his range increased by 30% and 60% damage of each splash damage. So at that point, each time he activates his skill, he does 8,400 damage to 4 different targets. And this damage is based on a level 10 main skill. So it will be more if you actually level him up to level 15. The 30% increase in ranges doesn't seem like a lot, but he already has a wide range in terms of his skill. So that 30% is actually a lot. It will allow him to snipe a lot of enemy hero before you actually get to them. And that is the main advantage and benefit of Awakening Zhao Yun. And this is it for this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.